Hennessy. Let's join Peter.
And they're running. Gay Chance, the first to show from Phil the Fluter and Drumlog, and then Everett on the inside. Kenny Danny, Tracy Special and Cumbie as they come to the first. First of the 21 fences. Gay Chance lands in the lead, and they're all safely over the first. Now racing towards the first ditch. Gay Chance with Kenny Danny on the inside, then Phil the Fluter and Everett and Tracy Special and Drumlogan and Cumbie, and behind them Earl's Brig. Then comes Burrough Hill Lad and Lucky Vane, Suntilla Boy, and the back markers at the moment are Cobley Express and Fortina's Express. Coming to the third. Gay Chance, Kenny Danny and Phil the Fluter. Phil the Fluter landed just in the lead from Kenny Danny on the inside, and Cumbie going up to join Gay Chance with Drumlagan there. Very close, Earl's Brig and Tracy Special and Everett close behind him as they jump the fourth, and then Burrough Hill Lad. Behind these come Lucky Vane and Suntilla Boy and Fortina's Express and Cobley Express as they come to the next. This will be the fifth. Gay Chance and Kenny Danny, with between these two, Phil the Fluter. Right up with them is Cumbie. Then comes Everett, Burrough Hill Lad on the inside, Earl's Brig and Drumlagan on the far side, Tracy Special in behind them with Suntilla Boy next, and then Lucky Vane as they race towards the cross fence. Number 6, Gay Chance in the lead from Kenny Danny and Phil the Fluter together, and then Everett, and then Cumbie, and then Drumlagan. Then comes Earl's Brig. Then Burrough Hill Lad and Tracy's Special and Fortina's Express, Cobley Express, Suntilla Boy as they swing for home on the first circuit. Lucky Vane just the back marker. Coming towards the seventh now. It's a ditch after this. Gay Chance nearest to us. Kenny Danny on the far side. Phil the Fluter between horses. Gay Chance to the near side. Over on the far side, the sheepskin nose band Kenny Danny. Between horses, Phil the Fluter. Cumbie was just in behind them. Burrough Hill Lad's right over on the far rail. Everett's close to the lead, and then comes Earl's Brig and Drumlagan, and then Tracy Special. Second ditch this. Gay Chance from Kenny Danny, and Earl's Brig a faller there. Earl's Brig has gone. He's continuing riderless. Peter Craggs has yet to get to his feet. Coming to the ninth. He's up on his feet, Peter Craggs. Kenny Danny there from Phil the Fluter. Everett, Gay Chance. Then Cumbie, Tracy Special and Drumlagan and Burrough Hill Lad. A gap then to Fortina's Express and Lucky Vane. Suntilla Boy, and then comes Cobley's Express over the 10th. Kenny Danny, Phil the Fluter, Gay Chance. Cumbie and Everett, and then Drumlagan, then Tracy Special, and then Burrough Hill Lad, and Fortina's Express. Coming to the water now. Number 11 of the 21 fences in all. Kenny Danny loses a little bit of ground just before the water, hampered by the loose horse there, but goes on again on the inside, Kenny Danny, from Phil the Fluter and Gay Chance, little between these three. Then comes Cumbie on the inside of Everett, with Tracy Special on the outer. Just in behind them, Burrough Hill Lad and Drumlagan, and then Fortina's Express. And then a gap to Lucky Vane, Suntilla Boy, and finally Cobley Express. So over the far side for another complete circuit now. In the 1984 Hennessy Gold Cup, coming towards the 12th, Phil the Fluter from Kenny Danny and Gay Chance. Then comes Everett and Cumbie. Then Tracy Special, a good jump by Burrough Hill Lad on the inside. Then Drumlagan and Fortina's Express going quite strongly in behind them. The third of the four ditches now, Phil the Fluter from Gay Chance, Kenny Danny and Cumbie and Everett, and another good jump by Burrough Hill Lad on the inside. Then comes Tracy Special and Drumlagan and Fortina's Express. Coming to the 14th. Cobley Express has pulled up. Phil the Fluter jumped it in the lead from Kenny Danny and Cumbie and Everett, and then Burrough Hill Lad on the inside. And Gay Chance right up there with the lead now at the 15th. Phil the Fluter from Gay Chance. A mistake there by Burrough Hill Lad, the top weight. Phil the Fluter from Gay Chance, Kenny Danny. Then comes Cumbie, then Everett. 6 from home this. Then Burrough Hill Lad, then Tracy Special, Drumlagan and Fortina's Express. So racing now with 5 left to jump towards the cross fence, and as they do so, it's Phil the Fluter in the lead, Kenny Danny on the inside, Gay Chance right up there on the far side, Cumbie still in contention, so is Everett just in behind him, and then Burrough Lad and Tracy's Special making very good progress, Drumlargan making heavy weather of it, and then comes Fortina's Express as they come to the cross fence now. Gay Chance on the outside of Phil the Fluter. Then comes Cumbie, Tracy's Special, and Kenny Danny. Phil the Fluter from Gay Chance there, Cumbie in third, Tracy's Special still making ground. Then comes Kenny Danny. Behind Kenny Danny is Burrough Lad, and then Everett, then Drumlargan, and Fortina's Express making ground. Racing now into the home straight with 4 left to jump now, coming to a plain one. Phil the Fluter over on the far side, Kenny Danny, the sheepskin nose band in the center, Burrough Lad trying to sneak up on the far rail, Gay Chance well there. Tracy's Special, then comes Everett just in behind him, and as they jump this one, Gay Chance on the near side. Gay Chance with the margin advantage now from Tracy's Special, and over on the far side Phil the Fluter, and still trying to come there Burrough Lad. This is the final ditch. Gay Chance and Kenny Danny jump it together. Over on the far side Burrough Lad still making significant progress. It's Kenny Danny now on the near side as Gay Chance loses ground quickly. Kenny Danny on the near side, Burrough Lad on the far side. Burrough Lad lands in the lead. Burrough Lad in the lead now from Kenny Danny, Gay Chance as they race now towards the final fence in the Hennessy, and it's the top weight Burrough Lad and John Francome from Kenny Danny. This is the final fence now. Burrough Lad clear. He jumps it clear and jumps it well. Kenny Danny jumps it second and Gay Chance jumps it third. Racing into the closing stages, and it's Burrough Lad putting up a tremendous performance here to become the 5th successive favourite to win the Hennessy Gold Cup as he strides up towards the line. Burrough Lad is the winner. Second is Kenny Danny. It's going to be close for third, with Gay Chance just holding on to third place ahead of Fortina's Express, who was fourth, and then came Lucky Vane and Cumbie in a photo for fifth, and behind them came Everett, and then behind him Phil the Fluter, the long-time leader, and then Tracy's Special. And so a great performance by the Gold Cup winner, Burrough Lad.